Hello, welcome. I was going to share something today that's really been helping to shape my day, and every part of my day today has been amazing, and I wanted to share with you what I'm doing so that you can learn from it and make your day awesome also. So I was reading Feeling is the Secret this morning by Neville Goddard, and in the fourth chapter, or maybe the third, in the prayer chapter, he's saying, he had said that ideas and feelings are facts of consciousness and are as real as objects in space. And that really is sitting with me today because every thought that we have is going to be hardened into fact, especially the thoughts that we're repeating to ourselves all the time. And that's not always really a good thought if it makes us feel something strong. So reading that helped me today. I've been playing that over in my mind again, and that's been helping me to monitor my thoughts better. I'm usually pretty good about it, but some days I have coffee and I just can't. It's a little harder to manage, but so the fact that your ideas and your feelings are as real as objects in space, that makes you think about the things that you're saying to yourself. It makes you more mindful of the conversations that you're having about other people, right? And we always want to think the best of other people. We want to think, wholesome and loving and true feelings for them, because I think he had said in another book too that it was something like to see someone in need and not help them is like leaving a wound to bleed, or something like that. Something like that. It was profound, of course, because it was Neville Goddard, but not thinking the best for other people and reacting to things in a way that makes you feel like the world is out to get you, or that people don't care about you. Things like that, those are all unloving things. Things that you think about that make you feel anxious when you're thinking about the future, about what's going to happen, thinking about what's happened before, and you're holding on to those things. It's like the more that you think about these things, they're hardening into facts in your subconscious. So your subconscious mind it takes everything, whatever information you give it. If you're feeling something strongly with a thought, your subconscious is making that true for you, and it's creating your world. So just being mindful of these thoughts that you're having and conversations in your mind about yourself, what you're believing to be true about yourself and about other people, making those loving, so that so that we are creating a clear space for us to live from, right? A pure space to live from. And I actually was also watching a Bob Proctor video this past weekend, and he had said that every negative thought or in essence, really, he said that every negative thought is harboring resentment. So when you think a negative thought about something and it gives you that icky feeling, it's being put towards, if you don't express that thought, if you don't rid it of itself in some way, it's going to come out one way or another, and that's usually projected into your world as more bad things to think about. But every negative thought is put towards, I think of it as being put towards like a bank in your heart or something. So every negative thought that you have is being put towards that bank, and that bank, just when it gets fuller and fuller and fuller, it's like it changes the way that you see the world. So he had said that he likes to say, it was something like, I released this, I think he was talking about a person. He said, I release them to their highest good. Thank you, Father. I think I might have worded it differently. When I learn things, I take it and I make it work for me, which is how you learn, right? So, but he said I release this person, or I say this thought, since we're talking about thoughts, I'll say thought. So I release this thought to its highest good. Thank you, Father. And Father is, God or the universe or whatever you believe in. whatever that higher power is for you that makes you be. So I release this to its highest good. And so I've been saying that throughout the day, just being, while being mindful of all of the thoughts that I'm having in my mind and all the things that I'm feeling. If it's something that I kind of reacted to right away, and that a lot, sometimes we react to things and, it wasn't what you wanted to react to. It's not the way you wanted to respond. It totally happens. And you can, by not doing anything, like anything in life, by not doing anything about that thing, and you let it sit there and you let it just be, it's going to become part of who you are, and that's going to create more of it. So when you react in a way that you're not, happy with, or you feel something or think something about someone else or yourself, as long as you take care of it, you can say, I release that thought to its highest good. Thank you, Father, or thank you, universe, or just thank you, And from that point forward, you let it go. You don't hold on to those things. You don't hold on to that thought and let it become a seed inside of you, like I was saying before. Don't let it sit within you. You say, you realize what you've thought or what you've done, and then you say, oh, that's kind of what I do. I'm like, oopsie, and then I say, I release that thought to its highest good. Or if a few people were swerving today on the road, but I don't get angry really, but it did scare me a bit. So, and usually after that, we like to get upset or mad, and I just, luckily I didn't even get to that point. It takes a lot to upset me like that. But, I just was like, oh, well, like, thank goodness I'm safe, first of all, but also I release that person to their highest good. Like, I hope that whatever, whatever is going on there, they've got it figured out, or they will figure it out. So that's just something that's been really helping me today. And I think it'd be really great and useful if you put this thought towards anything. If you're harboring some resentment or anger, some anxiety or frustration about anything going on in your life, about any person, about yourself, about any situation, the longer that you hold on to that feeling, the longer that you become aware of it and choose to do nothing about it, the more of that feeling that you're going to experience in all your days moving forward. So if you want to nip that, you want to stop that and stop those thoughts from happening, the only way to stop it is to change and to be aware of it. So when you become aware of these things, change them. And that's how. So I hope this helps you. I thought I'd come on and share, because it's been, I'm going throughout my day right now. I just bet. I'm going throughout my day right now, and I feel amazing. I feel great, and I feel loving, and I feel peaceful, truly from the inside out, because I'm not harboring any negativity in me. I'm not thinking about anything in the future that's going to stress me out. I'm not thinking about anything that happened, because the past is the past. You can't go back and change any of that. You can do it in your mind, but you can't physically go back to the past and do anything. The future hasn't even happened yet. And what happens in the future is determined by who you are right now. So be someone right now. Once you get those good feelings, you keep them going by when something bad happens, or when, bad, but when something happens that makes you feel something, you just gotta, you can choose how you respond. And it takes work. And I'm telling you that it takes work, even as a peaceful, whoever I am. It takes work, but it's worth it in the end, right? Those few moments of catching myself and changing the thoughts that I'm having moving forward, now it's changed the thoughts that I've had moving forward. I don't feel any, I'm feeling great, and that's just how it works. And when you maintain that feeling for the rest of the day, and you go to bed feeling, light and peaceful and accomplished, thinking back to all the wins of the day, noticing all the great things that have happened, right? When you notice all the good things, you create more of them. So work on that. I do think it'll help, and it's helping me right now, and it's going to help me for the rest of the day, because I'm choosing to let it help me. So I hope this works for you, and let me know what you think if you try it. And thanks for watching, and I love you, and I will see you for another one. Bye.